everyone, Candy Roo here. It's scarf tutorial day. Okay, this is extra in my world because I just don't have time for it. So I rarely ever will do a double scarf, but I definitely feel like so many women cover full time or they just really enjoy covering, and so I wanted to bring this out to you guys in a tutorial. You know, just I'm in a lot of groups with women of all different faiths and backgrounds who all cover, and something that just is always a theme is that the women who cover, especially fully cover their hair, feel so much closer to God when they're covering. They truly can feel, and the Bible talks about, you know, us being like the apple of his eye and being fearfully and wonderfully made. Like they really can like feel it in a very tangible way. And so I wanted to, you know, humble thyself and I guess just do the two scarf tutorial, even though it's not something that I feel like you guys see me wear often, just because again, I really like to be simple, just because I have two little ones who require a lot of attention. Without further ado, both scarves are kind of like thin. I do not recommend you guys using a scarf like this, like a pashmina, like two pashminas. I know so many tutorials with that do them, but in my experience, the heavier the scarf, you are going to have a headache. Like you might last like an hour and a half, but you're gonna have a headache. So if you're gonna do double scarves or three scarves, just go lightweight. All right, so I will take the first one and I'll put the pretty stuff in the back of my head. Toss it on over. I am not going to do a long side and a short side this time, like I do in most of my tutorials. I'm just going to keep them even, and I'm going to tie it in the back just one time. Also, if you get headaches, a lot of the time it's because your knot in the back is too tight. So don't pull it too tight, like it's a knot. It'll be fine. Like, I doubt your scarf will come off. I mean, maybe it will, but I doubt it will. Mine's never come off. So anyway, two tails. They're not super even, but even enough. And then you take the second scarf and basically do the same thing. Flip it over. Uh-oh. There we go. And try to make the sides even if possible. Keep it, don't pull it to the front unless like that's where you want it. Keep like some space. So pull it back here. Bunch it up. And this is where it gets tricky. You're gonna take the two first tails and pull them back. And I like to just bring them up over my head. It looks silly, but it makes sense once you're doing it. And so you tie this knot underneath the first one. What is going on today? There we go. And you drop it. And so then you bring both tails to the side. So I like to have it zigzag with colors. So I would take this color, or this orange one, the first one I put on, and bring it over my head. And then I would just put it over here. Or some people like to go under. It does not matter as far as I'm concerned. Some people are super specific. Again, I don't think it matters too much. And then we're gonna fold them. So I don't know if you guys see that, but I'm folding it to help it be a bit more neat. And I like to hold this down to make sure I get like a tight, really good crisscross there. And then I just leave that hanging there. Again, it doesn't, I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. And then our last tail to be wrapped would be this one. And again, we fold it And then you're just gonna end up tucking away, just keep tucking it. So these two are about done. So I'm actually gonna twist them together because that's just always the easiest thing for me. I'm gonna tuck it in the back. And then I like to just bring that back piece over here. And whichever piece is longer, so it's this one, is the one I'm just gonna use to do all the wrapping and tying here. And bring it there. And then the rest of what you're doing is literally just tucking and making it neat where you see, like this right here, it's a little messy, so we're just gonna tuck and tuck and tuck until our little hearts are content. And I don't love a whole lot of my volumizer showing, so I do like a little bit in the front showing, but for the most part I don't love a ton of it showing. Okay, and we're done, and that's how I like it. I don't do too much to this side. Some people will twist it, that's a thing. It's just not me. I like to have a loose and flowy going on. So that is the finished look. Again, you guys can see a little bit of, you know, the different colors. It's fun for special occasions for sure. Okay, hopefully you guys like this look. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more tutorials, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I hope to see you guys soon, God allowing. Bye everyone. Hey everyone who just watched that tutorial. Hopefully you liked it. If you didn't, I'm sorry, you're probably not gonna tune in for the end of this, but if you're still here, I wanted to just say something really quickly to the hundreds of women that I have been contacted by who say like, oh man, like I would love to do that, I'd love to cover. I mean, I get this everywhere I go. I'll go to Target, I'll go Versona the other day, just basically wherever I'm at when I'm covered, even in like the simplest of, you know, like a turban. Women will say, oh my goodness, I've been trying to cover, I watch YouTube, I really want to cover, but it just doesn't work out for me. Or a lot of white women feel like they can't cover because people feel like they're culturally appropriating, I guess, or, you know, whatever. I don't know, there's so many hindrances, and I just want to say that I started veiling out of nowhere at a Southern Baptist, predominantly white evangelical church. I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never covered before. I actually cannot learn from videos. It's a type of processing disorder that I have, so I can't learn from just like watching a step-by-step tutorial. I actually need to be told what to do, or I need to see it in one of the like charts, you know, like the step-by-step charts, or just like instructions written down. So I totally get like, you know, not knowing what you're doing, but really what I did, I mean, God knew it was something that I really wanted to do. Like for me, it was religiously, and where there's a will, there's a way. And so, I don't know, just like keep practicing at home. In my videos, I try to talk people through what I'm doing, because if there's someone else out there like me who cannot just look and copy it with their hands, I'm telling you with my words what to do. So keep trying. You can do it. If you want to cover, you will do it. If you think you look silly, you don't. You look great. You look like a queen. You're regal. You're a princess. You're beautiful. And yeah, I just wanted to encourage everyone out there who wants to cover and just hasn't started yet. Do it. Do it today. All right. Bye, everyone.